Zoinks!
Raggy.
Well, he's in there, and we're out here,
Raggy.
and we're in there.
Raggy.
Oh, Zoinks! Well, Scooby
Raggy.
snap!
Hello everyone, today we're going to be talking about Scooby-Doo. Now Scooby-Doo is one of the longest surviving Hanna-Barbera cartoons. Of course you could argue that, all the classic DC superhero stuff is technically Hanna-Barbera, but I'm not going to tread in that territory, just not going to go in there. So Scooby-Doo, for those of you who don't know, it's an iconic series that I feel like everyone knows about. Scooby-Doo is about 4 teenagers and their talking dog who go and solve mysteries. Now, there have been some theories among fans that have been disproven by, Hanna-Barbera, but as we know from Space Ghost Coast to Coast, the canon of Hanna-Barbera is about as fragile as... So, let's take a look at some of them, and I'm going to tell you how I feel about them. The number one theory is that Shaggy is a stoner. Honestly, I feel like Shaggy would be like one of those straight edge kids. I feel like he isn't on weed, he ain't smoking the grass, he ain't rolling up doobies. I feel like he's just naturally obnoxious. I feel like he's just a strange man who eats dog food. The other one is that Daphne and Velma are lesbian lovers, and I fully support this idea. Yo, Daphne, you can do better than Fred. You can do better. Now Velma, though, that'd be doing better. Has anyone ever thought about Fred being gay, though? The dude wears an ascot, that's kind of sus. I know that he doesn't necessarily fit the mainstream idea of gay, but what I know about gay people, Fred could totally be gay. Fred could be a flaming homosexual. What if every time Fred goes off with Daphne, he's just giving her advice for how to get with Velma? Or maybe they're off fucking, like most people say. Maybe Daphne is an elusive bisexual. You ever think of that? But enough with the ridiculous theories. Let's talk about the different transformations this show went through. Remember when Shaggy wore a red shirt instead of a green shirt? What the hell was that? It's like someone picked 2 Shaggys in Super Smash Bros. And the countless movies that this franchise has had. How many movies has this franchise had? How many? Legitimately, how many? I probably Google it right now. That doesn't answer my question. They've had a lot of movies. Yo, remember the one with the zombies? That was my introduction to zombies. I was very young. Very, very young. And then I was scared of zombies for a very long time. And then not long after that, I saw Night of the Living Dead, and I was very afraid of zombies. And then after that, I saw Dawn of the Dead, and I was even more afraid of zombies. And then I started playing video games where you kill zombies, and I was like... But yo, I know this channel's about cartoons, but we cannot bring up Scooby-Doo without talking about the live-action movie. There was a lot of things in there I didn't understand when I was a child. Whose idea was that? Not the idea. The idea makes sense. Scooby-Doo, successful franchise. Let's make it into a live-action movie. That's not outlandish. That's pretty standard, especially in the 90s and early 2000s. That was happening. Believe it or not, Scooby-Doo was one of the more successful transitions. The movie wasn't bad. It kind of was, but it wasn't that bad, was it? But why the Scrappy-Doo thing? That was just weird. Scrappy-Doo was behind everything. He was the main bad guy. He was inside of a dude, and then he transformed into this terrifying monster. Whose idea was that? I don't think anything can kill this franchise. I don't think so. They've had so many different shows. They're probably going to announce a new Scooby-Doo series in the next 5 months. And they're still making movies. In fact, they had a WWE movie. And everyone's like, oh my god, John Cena's in Scooby-Doo? It's not that crazy. Batman was in Scooby-Doo. It was only a matter of time before they got Superman. That was a little joke for wrestling fans out there. I'm not gonna review this and say it's good or bad, because at this point, Scooby-Doo is a fluid thing. It's a cultural, it's there. It's gonna be there. It's gonna be there probably forever. It's not going anywhere for the time being, and there have been good adaptations and there have been bad adaptations. That's all I got to say. So. It's aggressive.
This video has been powered by Patreon. If you want to give us some more support, head to patreon.com/roundtablevids, become a patron, and get some awesome perks. Thanks for watching another video on the Roundtable. If you want to get more involved with our community and watch videos from Let's Talk with Tom, Voxbox, and more, click the video right here. Or if you want to get some more of the animation goodness, watch some Crystal Clear or Meaning Monday, click the video right here. And please, don't forget to subscribe.